Encryption versus surveillance, the ongoing debate over privacy and security. In today's digital age, the debate over encryption versus surveillance is one of the most pressing and contentious issues in the realm of privacy and security. On one side, encryption is championed as a crucial tool for protecting individual privacy and securing sensitive data from unauthorized access. On the other, surveillance is advocated as a necessary measure for maintaining public safety, enabling law enforcement agencies to prevent crime and terrorism. Balancing these competing interests remains a challenge for policymakers, technology companies, and civil society. The case for encryption, protecting privacy. Encryption is the process of converting information into a code to prevent unauthorized access. It is a fundamental technology used to secure communications, protect sensitive data, and ensure the privacy of individuals and organizations. End-to-end encryption, in particular, has become a cornerstone of digital privacy, allowing only the communicating parties to access the information exchanged, with even the service provider unable to decrypt the content. Proponents of encryption argue that it is essential for safeguarding personal freedoms in an increasingly interconnected world. Encryption protects individuals from identity theft, financial fraud, and invasive surveillance by both cybercriminals and state actors. In countries with oppressive regimes, encryption is often a lifeline for activists, journalists, and dissidents who rely on secure communications to avoid persecution. Moreover, encryption is vital for businesses, as it helps protect intellectual property, trade secrets, and customer data from cyberattacks. Without strong encryption, the digital economy would be far more vulnerable to breaches, undermining trust in online services and transactions. The case for surveillance, ensuring security. While encryption is crucial for privacy, it poses significant challenges for law enforcement and national security agencies. As communication and data storage become increasingly encrypted, these agencies find it harder to monitor and intercept criminal activities, ranging from cybercrime to terrorism. This has led to calls for measures that would allow law enforcement to bypass encryption, often referred to as backdoors or exceptional access. Advocates of surveillance argue that some level of oversight is necessary to maintain public safety. They contend that encryption can be exploited by criminals and terrorists to hide their activities, making it difficult for authorities to detect and prevent threats. For example, encrypted messaging platforms are often used to coordinate illegal activities, from drug trafficking to organized crime, which law enforcement agencies argue they need access to in order to keep society safe. The tension between encryption and surveillance is exemplified in high-profile cases where law enforcement seeks access to encrypted devices or communications as part of criminal investigations. These cases often spark public debate over the right balance between privacy and security. The challenge of balancing privacy and security. The ongoing debate over encryption versus surveillance is not easily resolved. On one hand, creating backdoors in encryption to facilitate surveillance could weaken overall security, making systems more vulnerable to exploitation by bad actors, including hackers and foreign adversaries. Such vulnerabilities could be used not just by law enforcement, but also by those with malicious intent, potentially compromising the very safety that surveillance aims to protect. On the other hand, a complete inability for law enforcement to access encrypted information could hinder efforts to prevent and solve serious crimes. The challenge lies in finding a solution that allows law enforcement to do its job without undermining the security and privacy of all users. Policymakers and technology companies have struggled to find a middle ground. Some have proposed the idea of key escrow, where a copy of the encryption key is held in escrow and can only be accessed under specific legal circumstances. However, such solutions have been met with skepticism due to concerns over their feasibility and the potential for abuse. The broader implications. The encryption versus surveillance debate has far-reaching implications for society. It touches on fundamental rights such as privacy, freedom of expression, and the rule of law. The outcome of this debate will shape the future of the Internet, the balance of power between individuals and the state, and the level of trust people have in digital technologies. The debate over encryption and surveillance is a complex and ongoing struggle to balance privacy and security in the digital age. While encryption is essential for protecting individual rights and securing data, surveillance is crucial for maintaining public safety. Finding a compromise that addresses the concerns of both sides without compromising the values of a free and open society is one of the most critical challenges facing our world today. Visit the link in the description below for more information.